Hello everyone, it's Tagiris here, and I'm back with another episode. Alright, I just wanted to mess around there with the Optifine Zoom now that I have that installed on here, so maybe we'll do a walkthrough with shaders once this is all done. But, last episode we built this big old airship here, and there's just a couple details missing that I want to get squared away today. So, the main things we're going to be doing here is getting the upper deck detailed here, just so we don't have to worry about the torch spam, stopping mob spawns on those areas. The crew quarters down there, and then the lower deck with the storage area. So we're just going to start up here right away, and I think I'm going to start actually by cutting away a bit of the hull here. As much as I do like how this has been laid out here, I kind of want to drop these at least 3 wide in the center sections here, just to make it look like this is an actual ramp for getting cargo on and off the ship. And whatever I do here, I'm going to make sure to duplicate on the opposite side here, just to make it look like the ship can dock either way if it needs to. Okay, so we're going to go like that, and we're going to go ahead and add some... How did I load my inventory with all that stuff and somehow forget spruce planks? Or spruce slabs. Alright. Fortunately, our storage area is just conveniently right over here. There we go. Got the spruce slabs. Okay, so go ahead and lower that. Whoop. Lower that. That. And that. There we go. Okay, so then we're going to go in with our fences here. I'll do it like this. And what I'm going to be doing is leaving these center sections to put fence gates in like that to make it look like it's not connected all the way down the whole way here. So go ahead and toss these all on the sides. Doot 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 doot. Oh yeah, that area. We're gonna have to build a pilot area over here, I think. Because like normally a ship like this would be controlled from the aft, which is at the back of the ship here. But unfortunately, as we have it set up here, there's no good place to put it, because it would normally be right about here. And you cannot see the ship at all. I was tempted to put it up in the crow's nest, but then also you have the same problem not being able to see anything. So I think the best idea here is to put it right in this area right here. Just put like a chair and a wheel, and then yeah, you get good vision all around. And yeah. So the other thing I'm going to work on here as well is I'm going to knock out 3x3 here. Do 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 do. I'm just going to take it, I think, all the way to the posts here like this. Just make sure this is nice and wide. Maybe actually all the way to there. How wide is that? 1, 2, 3, 2. Okay, so that's actually square. So go ahead and I think cut this back to here, because I'm going to add the spruce in just as a trimming piece. And then we're going to fill most of this in, I think, with the oak trap doors, just to make it so you can see into the lower decks. Okay, so something kind of like that, I think. That seems fine. So if we go ahead with the oak trap doors now. Actually, maybe I should have made this not quite as big as I did. Oh, can I hit the places at the right height? There we go. Okay, so there's our 3x3 in the middle there. Yeah, I think I'm actually going to pull this forward by 1, just so that's a nice even ring. Tons of mess here. Okay. So. go, just like that. Okay, there we go. So this is where the cargo elevator is going to sit. And I think for the first one here, we're going to build it on the top level. Just to make sure it's not in a weird spot in comparison to other things. So I'm just going to put a temporary block in here. Places the correct height. So I think I want to put it at that height like that. Though putting it at... No, I'll put it at the same height as the... Oh, no, I can't. Never mind. Rambling to myself. Ah! Okay, there we go. So I want it at this height, because the idea is then I can attach fence gates to it. I guess I could have actually gone one block below. Change plans again. Alright. Okay, we're going to actually place it one block below here. Like this. Okay. Oop. Oop. Okay. And just clean this up here. There we go. Pop down here and get all these blocks that I've dropped, just to not waste them. And up the convenient ladder. Okay, so yeah, the idea of putting it at this height, because then it creates a difference in height here on the floor to make it look slightly more distinct. But also, since it's a top of a block, it allows me to just place the fence gates directly on top of it. So we're just going to go ahead and copy the exact same design I did in the shipping area here for the cargo elevators, except the one difference I have here, toss my grindstone in totally the wrong spot. Though honestly, I could actually probably just set up a pulley system here. Okay, that's where the ladder is, so I can't put it there. But I could put it on this one. Yeah, let's do that. Because then I can duplicate the same design mirrored on the other side. Alright, yeah, so I'll go with that. Okay, so the difference with that other cargo elevator, though, is I can make this one slightly taller. Oop, there we go. So you can actually walk into it, unlike the other one, because I actually have a tiny bit of extra head space here, which is nice. There we go, boom, boom, boom. And if I quickly, you know, I have scaffolds over here. I'm not gonna use planks like a savage. All right, okay, scaffolds. So I just quickly, nope, I am gonna have to plank like a savage because this, actually, no. It's not full blocks, I can't put scaffolds on it. I can put the scaffolds here. Okay, there we go, that's all I wanted. Okay. Okay, I'm making this way more complicated than I need to. Alright. Okay. Anyway. Okay, so we want more of our trap doors here. Oop. And we're gonna go ahead and just place them running that way to make a roof here for the cargo elevator. And while these are, get rid of that temporarily. While these are technically the bottom part of a block and you can't attach things to it, the nice thing, okay, get rid of that one as well temporarily. Okay. Super messy. Okay, what I can do, however, is I can do that. Drop the center one down, then if I hop up here quickly, I can delete that part, and put in my, whoop, facing the wrong way, in my grindstone, and a chain will attach to that. Attach to that. There we go. And this now looks like a solid kind of roof piece, but also nicely sits on top of the fence gates without creating a gap, which is what we want. So now we got that. We're going to go ahead and attach these chains like so. There we go. And there's our pulley system for the cargo elevator. And what we can also do here, if we want, is we can go ahead and tuck a barrel or two on top of here, and then maybe some chests, because these won't attach to the fence gates. A little bit of extra decor. And actually, no, we're going to move that. Get rid of you. We're going to go ahead and put a lantern on top of this, just to make sure that's all nice and not spawnable. There we go. That's the first cargo elevator done. So, we're going to go ahead and duplicate this same design over here. And I'm going to finish this other half of the railing to match that side. And I'll be right back. Okay, so I've gone ahead and finished up the top deck here. So I've copied the railings over to this side here, and I've added a couple of extra little details here. So I've got these piles of wood that are kind of on almost pallets here, just kind of match the style of the shipped materials over there. I've got another one over there. I've also tucked a small bit of barrels and chests just kind of on the back here to use this space a little bit more interestingly. I know this is like over the crew cabin, but I figured it'd probably be a decent area to store light, kind of like light transport items, especially since I've got this all railed in now at this point. And I've gone and put in the second elevator here, and this one I've actually lowered down into the bottom level here. So I'll go ahead and take a peek down here. So I've actually copied these kind of shipping containers I'm using by the warehouse over there. And I thought, since I have the extra space here, because I don't have to worry about the trapdoors here, I've gone ahead and wrapped it on the outside here and just tucked the stone in the middle to look like it's a different kind of shipping area. So the next thing we're going to do here is we're going to pull, I think, this wall down here just to enclose this crew area and the main shipping side. So I think we're just going to go ahead and toss it in with some spruce here. Go. So I want to kind of I guess I can pull this back by one. Doesn't quite line up the way I wanted it to. There we go. Okay, so we'll leave a hole there and a hole, I think, there. Looks fine. Okay. I think actually I'm going to just waste this space here by pulling this down. Oh, I'm out of oak. Don't have oak on me. Because that's the slope there. Alternatively, can I use this space here? No, that's where the wall is. Okay. Because I'm just thinking maybe I could tuck a sitting area, like an upper level sitting area over here maybe, but I kind of want a railing here for safety. But I don't want to waste this space per se. And I don't really have anything better to use it for, unfortunately. Alternative here, I think actually. Give me a second to think about this. Okay, so I think the alternative way of doing this here is instead of doing the staircase that way, since I can pull this back by a whole block here. And whoop, that's spruce slabs. And move the staircase to be like this. So it's just folded up on itself here. And then what that lets me do is I can then extend this out that way. So then we have a nice kind of sitting area up here or something else. This still has the problem of the I'm going to go grab some more oak, actually. And oh, I do have doors on me. Excellent. So, yeah, because what I'm thinking is if I have that seating area there, instead of having to use fences as my railing, I could use trapdoors instead. Because then they can float above where the stairs are and create kind of an additional seating area. So if I go ahead and put this like... I'll just make this whole thing oak. So like that. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with the oak stairs. Like this. Because unfortunately I don't think I can poke this back. No, that's a full block right there. This is a pretty tight area up there. But it could be used for something, so that's nice at least. And I'm just going to go ahead and toss down some temporary spruce here. Doot, doot, doot. And just go ahead and do this. The spruce trapdoors, I think. There we go. And then I can actually even just do that. There we go. Cool. So, this is a nice little enclosed area over here. Let's go ahead and get these doors in while I'm thinking about it. Boom and boom. Okay, so we have an area there. We can go down the stairs like this now. I think I'm going to go ahead and put a spruce post. Right there, maybe? Help kind of delineate the space. Because I do want one of these areas to be kind of a kitchen area, which is probably going to be over here actually instead. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to do that, but I am going to put spruce slabs like that and like that, just to help enclose the space. So yeah, we'll do that. The door into the storage area is going to be here instead. Go, so this will be kind of a small kitchen in the corner here and a seating area. And over here we're going to put the beds. For this I'm just going to knock these out like so. And go... Oh, actually leave that. I want just the oak slabs. There we go. So oak slabs like this. And then I got space for 2 beds. And we're going to center 2 windows, I think, here. Like I spoke about before. Can I put them on the back here? Sure can. So do that. And what we're going to use for the windows instead is we're going to use oak trapdoors rather than using glass. Just because the glass doesn't sit as flush, and these kind of work then like... Actually, I should probably be flipping these. Actually, can I... Oh, I can just remove this whole section. Excellent. Extra wood I don't need. Okay. So, if I put these on the ceiling like that, and then these can open almost like portholes on a ship. Go like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to, just to add some extra shape here, some oak slabs in the corner there. And then, yeah, we can put 1 bed here and 1 bed here, I think. There'll be 4 beds in this area with maybe a table in between them. So that'll be good. Almost wondering if it's better actually just to drop the whole floor down to a half slab. I think I'll put the... No, I'll leave it like that for now. Okay, so that's the crew quarters planned out. For this area of the ship, I think we just want to knock out all of these. Oop. Not that one. That one's important. And I think replace them with stairs here, just to create a more streamlined look. Like that. Because then we can put storage right up against the wall there. And we'll do a similar thing on the top section here. Actually, I think for this one, we're going to go ahead and just pull this wall up to the ceiling here. I think that's going to look better in terms of layout. Because then we'll have a clearly delineated area between these two spots, which is the cargo area storage, like with the cargo elevators. So this is going to be larger storage items. And the back section here, which is going to be probably barrels and whatnot. So I think I can just take this whole part out here. Okay, so that's where the solid section starts. So what we'll go ahead and do here is fill in more of the hull. Actually, I can actually get away with this. Oop, not that. Since that's only a one... Whoop. Messy inventory is messy. There we go. So since this is only a one block gap, I can just go ahead and toss slabs in like that. Go. And this area is going to be... Okay, so that's definitely not something I can mess around with, because those are stairs. Okay. So, and then we're going to think copy a similar kind of idea over here. Just going ahead and using slabs, that, and then filling in with oak. Let's just curve that up like that, I think. Or actually, you know what? Let's just go ahead and place the whole section here with just spruce planks. Alright. Just put a torch down here to stop spawns temporarily. And the next step, I think, is going to be cleaning up the top level here. So I'm going to bring this straight across. Like that. Oh, I don't have any warp stem on me. I think a cool idea would be to just fill that in. Because what I'm trying to do here is I'm adding structure and kind of creating almost like bulkheads on the ship, just to make this look a little bit more, not robust, but a little bit more solid, to make it look like this area is actually like a reinforced part of the ship, which would make sense for the weight of the hull. So there we go. I think that'll look good. The only thing I think I will change here is these are full blocks, right? Yeah, those are full blocks. So I think I'm just going to take out these full blocks here and place them with stairs again. Go. But yeah, it's like a lot of replacing things with stairs to add... Oh shoot, that was a stair as well. Darn. Right? Yeah, that's a stair. Okay. We'll just do one of those. Yeah, just shaping this up so it's not just a whole bunch of upside down stairs and whatnot. And create a bit of shape here and interest. So there we go. I'm going to do a similar thing here with the bulkheads and just bring these sections of the ship down. Go. And if I remember on that side, yeah, I cut this section out. Actually, you know what? I'm actually going to go ahead and just remove these decorative stairs I put in, because then I have even more storage area here. So go ahead and do that. And then we'll just toss some stairs up here. Or alternatively, actually. Those are solid blocks. We'll toss them there instead, actually. Okay. All right. So that's mostly sorted out here. The last thing I think I want to do, just to reinforce the idea of like the bulkheads for the ship, is to go ahead and work on the ceiling. Now, the oak trap doors I had added previously for the cargo elevators here do add a nice layer of texture on the top level, but they're all smooth with the ceiling here. So what I'm going to do is go ahead with some more spruce slab here. I'm just going to trim these sections that I had already done and create an upper layer to the bulkheads. And the nice thing also is, because these slabs stick down slightly from the ceiling, is it's going to allow me to... let's just make a crafting bench quickly. Put in the kitchen. There we go. Okay. Get some more slabs going. Okay. Is what it's going to allow me to do is they'll be the exact same height as a hopper, which is exactly what I want, because hoppers make excellent mounting points for lanterns, because they're the exact same color and they have the exact same, like that bottom section there is the exact same size. So what you can do is you can go ahead and hang a lantern like that, and it looks like it's a mounting point to the ceiling. And it also doesn't mess with the way it's laid out, because they're almost the same height as a slab, which is a nice trick. It's funny how I use redstone and machine stuff for making redstone machines more often as decoration than I do as actual their actual purpose. So that should allow me, I think, to get rid of these torches now. I'll have a nice clean interior here. So if I go ahead and F3 here, brightness level, seems like everything is above 7. Give me these top sections. So yeah, there we go. That's good. So continuing this down this way, just gonna keep lining the bulkheads up here. Okay. This section's gonna need a bit of work though. Do that, and I think that, there we go. So that should work. There we go. So I'm not quite sure I'm putting here, probably just some chests and whatnot. This will be like where they'd store valuables and whatnot, I would imagine, like in a more secure part at the bow of the ship. So I just want to copy these across like that, and maybe also even go ahead and add more of these hoppers. Oh, don't want to point it into the post. There we go. Lantern and lantern. Get rid of this torch. Rock levels 8. Brightness level 8. How about these ones? 7, 9, 8. 8. Alright, there we go. So, that's all the lighting done then. So there we go. That's the cleaned up interior of the ship. Oh, we're just missing our door here. So I'm going to head and cut again. And, whoop, facing the wrong way. I'm going to go ahead and cut again, and I will get the interior detailed here. So we're just going to put probably a couple more piles of logs, some barrels, chests, general storage stuff. Maybe one of these pallets kind of stone or dirt or sandstone or something. I don't know. Just some sort of material that I don't have on my island here, just to reinforce the idea that this ship is a merchant ship from another area. Why did I not copy? Okay, this needs to go up. Noticing errors last minute. Actually not, I do actually want this too wide, I think. Because one wide gap doesn't seem like it's enough for them to actually transport barrels and whatnot through there. Okay, anyway, so we're going to go ahead and cut here, and I'm going to go ahead and get the interior section here finished up, and yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, so all the decoration is done and everything is finished. So I'm just in the crew quarters of the ship here. I've added a little bed, seating area, some storage, just, you know, basic stuff you'd expect from the slightly nicer captain's quarters. I've also tucked these windows in, I spoke before, to give us a nice view out the back of the ship here, and also can show this little dock that I've built here. It's just mostly for access back up the cliff, so you don't have to walk all the way around and go in through the storage depot. But also it's nice to just add some sort of water access, because even if these are airships, it still makes sense that they'd have access in case there was a water ship. But anyway, so if I pop out the door here, we can take a look at the rest of the interior. It's all pretty simple. So he has a little seating area here with some stairs and signs and a fence post and a pressure plate just to make a little seating area. And then we got a little room divider here made with spruce and oak trap doors just to help divide the space up between the seating area and the stairwell. And then over here we have little crew quarters with just the standard oak trap doors here, windows that I've copied from above, and a little kitchen tucked in here. So if we go through here, we have the main storage. So I've added the other storage area elevator, like I said, but this one's slightly different because it's got this crate kind of box design I do to make it look like it's shipping larger product. And I got a couple more of those. We got some sand, we got some black stone, got some bricks, all stuff that doesn't naturally occur on this island. I've also added a couple more piles of logs just to really show that this is transporting lots of goods, this ship. We also got straw because it makes sense that they'd import food from another area because there's not much growing area on the island. And I tucked some emeralds in the bow here just because, yeah, it makes sense that the merchants would also carry some money with them so they could, once they've offloaded all these goods, they could buy some other goods to trade elsewhere. And yeah, aside from that, I've also tidied up just the general dock area here and gotten this project all squared away. Beautiful sunset. So, yeah. So these little overhangs are just done with some fence gates and fence posts. And we got some more fence gates here just to, you know, so the OSHA doesn't get all mad at us. Not that I guess it exists in this time period. I don't know. Maybe that's part of the lore. Yeah, so anyway, I've created another dock here. I'm not sure if I'm ever going to build another airship. It would be nice just to have one in different colors to make it look like, or maybe even a different design, just to make it look like it's from another country, helping enforce the idea that this is a trade hub for a bunch of countries. Or, yeah, I'm not sure, but it's a large undertaking to build one of these. And aside from that, I just added a couple more crates of various product and some trees and bushes just to square it all away. So, as the sun sets, I guess the sun is also setting on this project. Not to get a little sappy here. But yeah, so that's everything here done. So next episode, we're going to be moving into a new project in a totally new area. So I hope you guys are excited for that. And yeah, I'm just going to sign the episode off with a bit of music and a nice little sweeping shot of the area with the shaders I was talking about. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time.